So I came out here to have a little adventure so I could add to my little adventures in November, blah 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 blah. But yeah, no, I don't feel like going on an adventure right now. I don't feel like it. No. Mm-mm. Like I could check out the little swamp that's back there, but no, not gonna do it. Not right now. Probably not today. Um, my sister's coming over later. I'm about to have an odd week. I hope I don't get like really angry in front of that guest. We're gonna have a fucking guest for like a week, maybe more. Like I don't know this kid like this, and he's gonna make it where my sister cannot come over, and that's fucked up. I care way more about my sister than I care about Dylan's fuck boy, fuck buddy, whatever he is. He ain't really banging, I don't think, but I don't know. Ain't my business. Whatever. Regardless, homebody is coming over for Thanksgiving. And when I asked for Cindy to spend the night, their reason for maybe instead of yes, as they usually would, um, is because my dad's girlfriend's boyfriend, or, no, wait, I went the wrong direction. My dad's girlfriend's son's guy friend is being picked up tomorrow and is going to tomorrow is Friday and he's going to be staying here until like next Friday. So he's gonna be here for about a week. And I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not too fond of that idea. Like my dad gives Elsie superiority. And yeah, you know what? That's cool. That's your girlfriend. But like, even though I'm your rebellious kid or whatever, I'm the one that knows all of the things you don't want other people to know. And you're being an ass to me all the time. And the thing is, I'm not going to tell anybody what the hell he does and what he has done and blah blah blah, because forever and always, even though my dad's a dick, I am more his daughter than I am my mom's. And I'll always be on his side in a situation, unless like he really does fuck up. Then I'll be on the other person's situation. But I'm always defending him, and like I get upset when people try to say shit about my pops. He's an asshole. He's a dick. That's all you can call him. Okay? Well, he's a redneck too. You can call him that. It's whatever. He's Alright, next subject. Let's see. Did you know a group of platypus is called a puddle? Like it's weird cuz like there's a parliament of owls, which listen to the owls with like an S, that's the proper plural. Um a herd of deer, proper plural. Um Somebody coming down the street and it's messing with my head. I can hear you. Um Go away. I don't mean mug everybody that comes around that corner, but like they were hurting my head. So I'm gonna sit on like probably the ground. It's a lovely tree. There's some grass over there. Tree, grass, more grass, lots of grass, some slides. My butt will be cold on that slide. I'm gonna do it anyway. um, but a platypus, like the plural form of platypus, even though it should probably be platypi, the actual plural form of the word platypus is platypuses. But whenever you say the grouping name, you say a puddle of platypus. You don't say a puddle of platypuses, like the proper plural form being put into any other grouping name. No, a grouping of pandas is like the only grouping name out there that doesn't have one solid name. I can call them uh, a um, a bamboo of pandas, or an embarrassment of pandas. Like, yeah, what do you call a group of bears? Why can't pandas have the same ordeal as bears? I don't know. I feel like a group of bears would have some kind of like brutal name. Like, I mean, it don't matter if they're male, female, or whatever. I feel like, oh man, that would work. Shit. I was gonna say a masculinity of bears, but like a brutal of bears. Let's make it. Is it there? It needs to be there. A brutal of bears. And then it makes pandas feel a little better, even though they're kind of dumb. I love them so much, and it's so hard to defend them because they are carnivores that only eat bamboo, which is something that only grows properly or in abundance in China, and only a certain part of China. I think it's like North China or South China. I don't fucking know. And that's it. Like their species is like dying off because they're just like dumb. I mean, yeah, they got hunted, but now you can't hunt them anymore. I mean, you know, there are those illegal poachers or whatever the fuck you call them out there. Fuck those niggas. And then, also, if you take a child away from a mother panda, the child and the mother will both not eat, not drink anything, and just die from their depression. They're dying from a broken heart. Whereas, literally, they're dying from like malnutrition and starvation. So, but anyhow, let's see. Seahorses make really bad parents, like bad moms. The mom will be like, I got a baby, or got lots of babies, and I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna give them to this guy cake, and I'll be back for some milk. Never shows back up. Pine cones are seeds. My cigarette is out. Albert Einstein was a player. Edgar Allan Poe was a sweetheart and very kind-hearted man. Not very negative in person. I mean, everybody has those negative days or whatever, but like, even though his writings were rather unnerving in most cases, he would play with kids. Like they'd come up when Nevermore got popular. They'd chase him around, cawing at him, like a crow, and he would walk around for a little bit, smile, turn around, and go, "Nevermore, nevermore," and they'd just run off laughing. His wife, yes, was his cousin, but like he really did love her. And back then, it wasn't a big deal. These days, you're like, "Ew, his cousin." Back then, it was not a big deal. Y'all leave him alone. It was the norm back then. I mean, shit. We moved away from those norms. He was still living in those norms. That's how it happened, bro. Regardless, he knew that his his wife was very young. He was like in his 20s and she was like 13 or something. And he married her and he treated her wonderfully. Wonderfully. I'm a fan of Edgar Allan Poe. I mean, I haven't read all of his works, don't get me wrong, but I would love to. Albert Einstein being a player, I was talking about, he would go to parties with his violin just to try and get under some skirt. His first word was why. He didn't talk till he was like 4. Mm. Um, I want to know more about King Tut. I know what King Tut's curse is. That's an interesting one. Mold spores. Uh, the guy who led the expedition, of course, takes credit for the finding of the crypt. Um, oh, it's a dog. Yeah, he goes in there with his daughter. And then like a day later, he's shaving and he cuts his face on a mosquito bite and he bleeds to death. And then like the next day or the same day or something like that, his daughter's shaving her legs and she cuts her leg on a mosquito bite. I do believe. I think it was like basically the same story. And or no, she got a paper cut, bruhs. Can you imagine bleeding to death from a paper cut? How does that even? Was it like she cut her finger on like an envelope and then it just like sprayed all over the place and she just like, oh, and then like fell? Like, was it brutal? Brutality by paper cut. It's crazy. King Tut is like, I feel like it would be pretty interesting to be like Mortal Kombat, and it's like we got King Tut, but I don't know if they can call him King Tut or Tutankhamun. I can't remember if it's Tutankhamun or Tutankhamun. I'm pretty sure it's Tutankhamun for really deal. I'm just yammering. I'm going over random knowledges and stuff. I'm so tired, y'all. But I don't want to go home. Those people don't like me there. Too damn strict. And it's not like they're strict on, like, I mean, like, they beg me to come here. Then they're like, your dog has to stay outside. But at first he could come sleep in my room and it was no big deal. But now it's like he has to stay outside and only outside. But my dad's girlfriend, her dog can come in here and do whatever the fuck he wants. Her dog gets baths in the bathtub. I tried to give Peanut a bath in the bathtub and I got yelled at for it. Yeah, I don't like that dog. Not for any other reason than it has way more what is the word? More go away. Oh, I can't think of the word. Privilege. It has way more privileges than Peanut has. And it's not like I think that about every dog. Like if I see a spoiled dog, I'm gonna be like, oh, it has more privileges than my dog. No, that dog has different privileges than my dog. This one has the privileges that my dog could have because my dog also is a part of this family, but I cannot give him those privileges because my father is a dick. And that's not cool. I'm getting off here.